Now it's your turn to practice, but before we start, let me just quickly remind you. When you get something like this, visualize it as a bubble being in here. So in effect, you have y equals square root a bubble here. So what you do, you square both sides. So it will be this. Okay, so when you see something like this, visualize the bubble here, and then square both sides. So you would get rid of the square root. Okay, and when you're given something like this, just see that you've got x squared here. So the chances are you will have to factorize. So it's blah 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 plus blah 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 blah. So here this thing appears in two places. Factorize, and then it only appears in one place, and then you get rid of this, and then you would square root both sides to get rid of the squared. Okay, so your turn now. So given this, make x the subject. So looking at this, you can see x appears in two places. So the chances are you will have to factorize. But visualize this as this, and then get rid of the square root. Okay. So press pause and have a go. Okay, here square both sides. So it will be this: y squared equals ax plus 3 over 5 minus bx. So now visualize this as a bubble here over this bubble here. Okay, and now here you've got two layers. So let's get onto one layer by multiplying both sides by the bottom bubble here. So it will be this: y squared bracket 5 minus bx, close it off, ax plus 3. Okay. Keep an eye on the two x's. So here, x is really in effect stuck in this bubble here. Okay. So multiply. Let's break up the bubble by multiplying it up. So multiply out the brackets. So it will be 5y squared, and then you've got minus. Now this times this. So it will be y squared bx equals ax plus 3. Okay, so visualize this as a block. Take away this block equals this block plus this block here. Get all the x's on one side. You can see that this is a minus x here. So let's plus this block to both sides. Okay, try to avoid negatives. So plus this box to both sides. So it will be this. Hang on, 5y squared equals ax plus 3, and then plus that block. Remember, so it will be this. And now remember, this contains x, this contains x, this doesn't. So let's get rid of the 3. So take away 3 from both sides. So 5y squared, take away 3. This will be ax plus y squared bx. Okay. And now so you can see x here and x here. So the chances are you had to factorize. So let's factorize. So this will be a plus y squared b. Okay, this side will remain the same. Now visualize it as at the moment you've got this bubble multiplying this bubble here. So let's divide both sides by this bubble here. So this will be 5y squared minus 3 over a plus y squared b, and that leaves you x. Ta-da! Okay, this one now, your turn. Well, still your turn. So now you can see you've got x squared here, x squared here. So chances are you have to factorize. Get it so that it's x squared plus this plus the blah 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 blah. Factorize it. Okay. But at the moment you've got two layers, so get onto one layer and then break up the big bubble, if you know what I mean. So, well, anyway, let's pause it and have a go. Okay, so at the moment, visualize it as this here. and dividing by this at the moment. So let's get rid of the bottom bubble here. So times the bottom bubble to both sides. So it would be y bracket 4 4b squared c squared. Even though this looks complicated, it doesn't matter. It's just a block, okay? And this is just a block. So take away bx squared, close it off, and on this side it will be 3x squared minus a. And now get this times this, that would be 4yb squared c squared, take away, now get this times this, so this would be ybx squared, okay, and this would be 3 blah blah blah. So here, now visualize it as one. You've got this block, take away this block equals this block, take away this block. Get all the x's on one side. So here you've got x here. Get this block across to the other side. So add this block to both sides. Okay, so it will be this 3x squared minus a, add ybx squared, and then on this side is just 4yb squared c squared. Okay, and now so remember, you've got this block here, take away this block plus this block equals this block here. So this doesn't contain x, so let's add a to both sides. So you have this y b squared c squared, add a, and then on this side is 3x squared plus ybx squared, and then now you've got x squared here, factorize. Okay, so it's this 3 plus yb, and then close it off. And this side, well, take the whole thing down. And now visualize it as this times this. Divide both sides by this big bubble here. So that will leave you x on its own. That will leave you x squared on its own. Okay, x squared here, and this will be 4yb squared c squared plus a all over this bubble here. Okay, 3 plus yb. Now, easy part now, just square root both sides. So copy the whole thing down. 4yb squared c squared plus blah 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 blah. Okay. Remember, you're square rooting both sides. So this side will be x, and you're square rooting the whole thing. So x equals the whole thing there. Okay, done.